A lot of people are talking about Blueface. They're thinking he's going to get out at the end of the month. I mean, up in there. And had that baby bundled up tight. She had that baby bundled up okay. And then she told that other man, hand me my baby. You won't believe the twists and turns in Blueface's story. According to reliable whispers in the industry, Blueface has been languishing in intensive care for nearly a month following a savage attack in prison. That's right, the rapper, who was supposed to taste freedom a week ago, is instead battling for his life, and his family is keeping this devastating news under wraps. But why the secrecy? Let's break down the chaos swirling around Blueface's incarceration and the latest bombshells that have everyone talking. I don't know what's going on. I need somebody help tell me what's going on with my brother, cause we just haven't heard from him. Just to let us know what's going on first, let's rewind to why Blueface-born Jonathan Porter is behind bars in the first place. His troubles began with a parole violation linked to a 2021 assault case in Los Angeles, where he and his entourage have beat up a club bouncer. This incident was just the tip of the iceberg, leading to a series of legal woes that have kept him entangled with the justice system. His most recent stint in jail started in January when he turned himself in for yet another probation violation, this time connected to an altercation in 2022, adding fuel to the fire. He was also wanted in Nevada for a separate case, which means his legal trouble spanned multiple states. But here's where things get murky. Over the past few months, Blueface's prison life has been far from quiet. Reports of fights and altercations have trickled out, with his manager, Wack 100, downplaying these incidents as minor scuffles. He had a little fight, little scuffle, that's it. We all know Blueface. Know how to fight right, just fight. County jail. It happens. However, Blueface's older brother, Andre, has a different story to tell. Andre has repeatedly voiced concerns that Blueface is being mistreated in prison, suggesting that his brother's entourage and family are deliberately withholding information about his true condition. You know what I'm saying? Everybody you done made enemies with everybody, bro. Like Andre's claims took on new weight 3 weeks ago, when rumors emerged that Blueface was severely injured in a prison brawl and ended up in intensive care. This rumor gained traction when Blueface's mother, Carissa Saffold, refused to comment on her son's condition, fueling speculation that something was seriously wrong. Despite the family's silent, sources within the prison have hinted at the severity of Blueface's injuries. It's now believed that he was stabbed during the fight, a detail that Wack 100 vehemently denies, insisting it was just a little fight. I'm letting y'all know, the fans know. Blueface, all right, spread the word. Blue's right. He ain't been stabbed up. He ain't been yet. The continuous delays in his court appearances, which should have been resolved by now, point to something far more serious than a simple brawl. The constant postponements of his trial are another red flag. Initially, his court date was set for July 29th, only to be delayed to August 6 due to the presiding judge's surgery. But insiders whisper that the real reason for these delays is Blueface's precarious health. His supposed release date has been a moving target, further complicating the situation and leaving fans and family in a state of limbo. So no, he didn't violate in Vegas, and that was handled, so he should be free to go on the 29th. Oh my gosh, okay. Interestingly, Blueface has been kept in administrative segregation away from the general prison population. While this is often a measure for an inmate's protection, in Blueface's case, it raises more questions. Is this isolation a safeguard against potential threats, or is it a way to control the narrative about his condition? His isolation means fewer eyes on him, making it easier to keep his health issues under wraps. Adding to the intrigue is the role of Blueface's mother and baby mamas in this saga. Carissa Saffold has been vocal about her son's plight, but her statements have been cryptic at best. She has suggested that baby mama drama contributed to his current situation, pointing fingers at Jaden Alexis and Kristen Rock. The judge didn't want to see his man. The judge wanted to see him stand with somebody holding a brand new baby. This family drama has only added layers to an already convoluted story. Jaden and Cyan, who both have children with Blueface, have had their own run-ins with the law, further complicating the family dynamics. Jaden was allegedly involved in an incident where she threw a glass at security, while Crayon is serving time for an assault case in Los Angeles. Their actions have reportedly exacerbated Blueface's legal troubles, and their silence on certain details has made it harder for the truth to come out. Carissa has been candid about her disapproval of their influence on her son, adding another dimension to the family's internal conflict. The latest bombshell comes from Blueface's father, who just days ago released a video pleading for prayers for his son, so that she can get back to being the full-time mother that she was. Free Cran and free Blueface. He expressed hope that Blueface would be released soon, but his emotional appeal only added to the speculation about Blueface's true condition. His father's plea was heartfelt, but it also hinted at desperation, reflecting the family's deep concern for Blueface's well-being in the midst of all this. Blueface's management team, led by WAC 100, continues to downplay the severity of the situation. WAC 100's reassurance is that Blueface is all right and knows how to handle himself, and fights seem increasingly hollow against the backdrop of these persistent rumors. L was in high power, where the celebrities go. B County Jail. All right, I got eyes on him. Shout out to my homeboy MD Stellan. His repeateds and lack of detailed information only fuel suspicions that there's more to the story than meets the eye. So what's the real story behind Blueface's extended stay in prison and his rumored critical condition? Is his family hiding the truth to protect his career, or is there a more sinister reason for their silence? The rapper's life has always been a whirlwind of controversy and drama, but this latest chapter is shrouded in mystery and speculation as fans and the media continue to dig for answers. One thing is clear: Blueface's story is far from over, and the truth, when it finally comes out, could be more shocking than anyone imagines. Now, let's dive into the latest chapter of this tumultuous tale involving Blueface's girlfriend. Cryzen Rocker's story is a swirling maelstrom of legal troubles, public scrutiny, and a fight for redemption. Okay, so Cron got arrested. Cran Rock showed up to court Monday to support Blueface, but ended up being arrested on her own charge just while she was there. How you going? Christian Rock, a figure whose name has become synonymous with controversy, is facing an alarming reality. Recently, she was extradited to Oklahoma after being arrested in Los Angeles on a felony fugitive warrant. What happened, Christine? I know they saying I got a whole another case. This arrest is linked to a substance-related case from 2022, a dark cloud that has been hovering over her for quite some time. According to the charges, Christian failed to have fixed a tax stamp on controlled dangerous substances (CDs) and is accused us of possessing these substances with the intent to distribute. Each charge carrying a potential 4-year sentence. If convicted on both counts, she could be staring down an 8-year prison term. Imagine the shockwaves this news sent through social media. Fans and critics alike have been vocal about their thoughts, and the reactions have been anything but sympathetic. Comments have poured in, painting a picture of a public that feels her legal woes are a direct consequence of her past actions. One particularly harsh tweet read, "Honestly, she worshipped Blue as if he were her god, and this is her punishment for putting man before God." The online sentiment seems to be that Christian's choices have led her to this point, a sobering reminder of the harsh judgment celebrities often face. Cran must have been shocked because it seems she thought Christian's legal troubles couldn't have come at a worse time. Her arrest in June happened at a court hearing she was attending to support Blueface, with whom she shares a young son. This unfortunate timing meant she was immediately extradited to Oklahoma, leaving her family in a precarious situation. The charges she faces are serious, with Oklahoma law stipulating severe penalties for substance-related offenses. The gravity of her situation is palpable, and it's clear that Christian is in for a tough legal battle. Adding to the complexity of Christian's predicament is the emotional and practical toll it takes on her and her family. Her son, just under a year old, is now without both parents as Blueface remains incarcerated in Los Angeles. The heartbreak of potentially missing out on her son's formative years is a heavy burden. This sentiment was echoed by Cryzen herself in an emotional Instagram live session, where she expressed her desire to be there for her child, saying, "I'm doing every way possible to get that figured out without even trying to serve time, and it's working out for me." So the fallout from her arrest has also seen responses from those close to her. WAC 100, Blueface's manager, initially downplayed the severity of Cryzen's situation, optimistically suggesting that she would be home soon. "I believe law reduced to him to meet her. It's not even as serious, so all this old leg got going."